Welcome back, Nerdy Squad, to the channel. If you are new here, please hit that like and subscribe button. So, I see videos going up about this new character played by Steven Yeun, the guy who played, I can't remember what the guy's name was, in The Walking Dead. I think it's Glenn, yeah. So Steven Yeun, aka Glenn from The Walking Dead, is playing the Sentry in the MCU, eventually when they bring his character to the MCU. And I remember, I think I was watching the John Campy show when I first heard about this. And I'm like, who? Who is this guy? I don't know anything about his character as far as I know from what I've seen people talk about. He's pretty much Superman, but Superman of the MCU called the Sentry. He's not an alien. I guess he was a regular guy who drank some super soldier serum that was way stronger than the OG super soldier serum that Captain Rogers took way back, when, and he basically gave him superpowers. But he basically, I guess, has Superman powers and like this telekinetic power. So he's like up there with Superman and Professor Xavier. And I guess that's cool, but in my opinion, I just think that it's too soon for the MCU to be trying to introduce new characters. And it's like they gotta walk a fine line when you introduce characters like this who have godlike powers. Like with Thor, yeah, he's practically a god, but I guess he has some type of weakness. I'm not sure exactly what it is. And then when you look at, the Sentry character, from what I've seen, he has practically no weakness. So it's a fine line you gotta walk when you introduce these type of characters. Because everybody's automatically gonna jump on the bandwagon and say, well, if you're bringing this character into the MCU, what do you need the Avengers for? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's something that the MCU has got to try to figure out, where does he fit into this place. Maybe they could put him on a spotlight, MCU TV shows, or maybe they could just bring him into the MCU, but have him far away on another planet in another galaxy. That way he isn't dealing with Earth's issues, you know what I mean? But since he's from Earth, they're going to have to figure out how to make it work. I think the biggest issue people have been having is that, I guess it's like an Asian guy or Chinese guy, I'm sorry, Mr. Yin, I'm not exactly sure what your nationality is, playing a white guy character. But I'm not making a big deal about that as long as he plays him correctly, you know what I mean? But I just think that the MCU should not be bringing in new characters right now until they have had a chance to fix what's in front of them, which is still getting maybe, what is it, the Immortals or something like that, movie, the second movie out, and getting a Shang-Chi 2 out. You know what I mean? Like, I know by now we normally have an Avengers movie come out after so many single movies. So it's a huge adjustment having to watch just movie after movie after movie. But I don't know if it's a good idea right now that the MCU introduces a new character eventually when they decide to the MCU. Especially one like this, because like I said, if he's that good, if this character is that good, then what do we need the Avengers for? Then you got the chick from the Skrulls TV show. She got all these superpowers. We don't really need the Avengers if you got characters walking around with godlike powers, out and about. You know what I mean? So Steven Yeun, sent to play the Sentry in the MCU. I do want to hear y'all thoughts on it. Do y'all think it's a good idea that the MCU is bringing in this character? Not exactly sure when. We just know that he's going to play this character whenever they decide to bring him in, before they fix the mess that is sitting in front of them, which is, Shang-Chi 2, still waiting for it. It feels like forever ago since we got the first film. I think I'm saying the title wrong. Was it the Immortals, whatever it was, the team of characters that got one movie with Angelina Jolie, and then all of a sudden they were just gone and you forget all about them. They haven't got a sequel. Of course, one of his characters gone. Doctor Strange is off doing his own thing. Spider-Man is off doing his own thing. The Marvels has been doing terrible at the box office. So do you think it's a good time for the MCU to bring in new characters when they still have got to fix the mess that sits in front of them? One more thing, I forgot the TV shows haven't been doing so great. Loki was great, but I guess the viewership wasn't good for it. But I enjoyed it personally. But the Sentry coming to the MCU, played by Steven Yeun, aka Glenn from the Walking Dead. Post your comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, smash that like button, people. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If anybody wants to donate to the channel, the link will be below. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think about the Sentry coming to the MCU? you? Post those comments down below. I will check you out in my next video. I appreciate every single one of y'all. My goal is to get this YouTube channel monetized in 2024. So look out for my future videos and my live streams, all of it. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Every last single one of my subscribers, please hit the notification bell so you're updated when a video drops. I will check you out in my next video. Peace, you boys out.